Welcome back, Pokemon fans, to part 6 of our playthrough of Pokemon Red. I am Matt, aka Raph, of the Geriatric Mutant Ninja Turtles, and today we will be making our way through Mount Moon and battling several trainers and catching 4 new Pokemon along the way. The Pokemon we're going to be looking for here are Zubat, Geodude, Paris, and Clefairy. So let's go ahead and get started in here, and hopefully it won't take too long. And as always, when in doubt, kill it with fire. Alright, now we got our first new Pokemon here, so that just leaves 3 more for us to catch. And this TM12 I just picked up is Water Gun, which may be useful later on, but I'm not going to teach it to anyone just yet. And I'm going to go ahead and heal my Pokemon since it's just right out here. And here's our first encounter with the villainous Team Rocket. Not sure why Team Rocket has whips in these games, although it's probably to discipline their Pokemon, or they're really into BDSM. And this is one of the first stat boosts we can get throughout the game, and I'm going to go ahead and use it on my Charmander to heighten its HP power. name confusion is always annoying. Well, isn't that just a slap and a tickle? I might as well battle these since I'm just going to go ahead and heal my Pokemon at the Pokemon Center anyway. So, might as well see if I can get some experience on the way. Alright, Geodude. Let's go ahead and catch this guy now. Alright, so now that just leaves Paris and Clefairy left to catch. And here's a Paris. This thing actually looks a lot more like one of those red poisonous tree frogs found in the Amazon than a bug. But then again, these were the early sprite concepts before the anime and later games actually cleaned up the design. Still looks pretty cool though, so can't really complain too much. Again, I really like a lot of these older designs for some of these Pokemon. Part of it's just nostalgia for me, but another of it too is kind of seeing the creative concept behind some of these original drawings. So I'd actually love to see some of that original artwork if anyone ever happens to know where any might be or can stumble across it on the internet. Alright, and with Paris caught, that just leaves the Clefairy. So we're actually moving along pretty good in this game, Pokemon catch-wise. Definitely a lot better than in Viridian Forest. May we never speak of that again. Alright, a rare candy. These actually help increase a Pokemon's level by 1, but I'm actually going to save and hoard these things for a Pokemon I'm going to get much later in the game. And once I get that Pokemon later, you'll understand why I'm using the rare candies for that one. So I'll just have to grind and level up all my Pokemon through battle for now. Also, what the hell is that pounding sound? Do you guys hear that, or am I going insane? Maybe something dangerous is going on nearby or something, but I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you can hear that too. Otherwise, I might have some problems going on that I need to address. And we kill it with fire. And I'll go ahead and heal my Pokemon again before continuing any further. And I'm gonna go ahead and deposit my rare candy in here. That way I can free up a storage item space in my inventory, since I won't be using it for quite a while, so might as well give myself the space to collect more stuff. Alright, and this is TMO1, which is Mega Punch, which I'll maybe teach to one of my Pokemon later on, but none of the ones that I have right here. And I'm going to go ahead and grab a hidden item that's over here. Well, that's annoying. Alright, so I just went ahead and healed my Pokemon off screen and then came back because it would be super boring just to watch me walk all the way over there and come back, and I am trying to save time as well as sanity for all of you viewers. Alright, we found our very first evolution stone in the game, a moonstone. These stones are going to be used to evolve certain Pokemon. Here in Pokemon, in the first generation of Pokemon for Red, Blue, and Yellow, there are actually 4 Pokemon that can evolve with the moonstone. You can actually find 5 of them in this game, but we only need 4. There's one more that we can find here in Mount Moon, and I will let you know as soon as we stumble across it, because it is actually hidden. If you walk by it, you'll miss it. Boy, I sure wish I had a water or grass-type Pokemon that could help speed this along. Alright, my Charmander is finally evolving. And I went ahead and healed my Pokemon off screen again. And I'm not even going to announce it anymore. You know what I did. And here's Clefairy. Just look at that adorable pink plush toy that every girl wants to cuddle up with. Alright. Alright, now we've caught all the Pokemon we can here in Mount Moon, so all that's left to do is finish battling the remaining trainers as we make our way out of here. Alright, and then our second moonstone is right over here, hidden in this tiny little alcove. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pick the Dome Fossil because, well, just because. So similar to when you choose your starter Pokemon, you can only pick one of these fossils and use it to resurrect it into a Pokemon later in the game. And the only way to get the other one is that you will have to trade with someone else from one of the other games. This is actually, you'll have a few more choices like that to make throughout the game where you have a certain Pokemon to either pick or evolve. And in order to get the other ones to complete the Pokedex, you have to trade with either another red game, blue, or yellow. Mostly blue or yellow, though, since we're already playing red, so we're going to catch all the Pokemon we can in this one. But we'll get to that once we get to it. Alright, so now we're out of Mount Moon. And there is actually one more Pokemon that we can catch here before we get into the next town of Cerulean City. So let's go ahead and do that. And I am over here because there is a hidden item here. If I can just get to it. There we go. And let's see what this is. Well, I already know what this is. And this is Whirlwind, which is a completely useless move, so we'll sell this at a Pokemart when we get a chance. Alright, so the Pokemon we're looking for now is Ekans, and oh, there it is! Alright, so, and for most of you who may be illiterate, Ekans is actually the word snake backwards, which really shows the creators really racked their brains coming up with this one. But then again, these are the same people who designed a Pokemon based on a magnet, and its evolved forms based on 3 magnets. Alright, so now that we are all caught up for now, I'm gonna go heal my Pokemon at the Pokemon Center and then deposit some items into the PC. And then when we come back again, we're going to explore Cerulean City and then start leveling up and catching some more Pokemon and get them evolved and level up to level 20 before we will battle the next gym leader. So let's go ahead and finish this up. And again, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Also, feel free to leave any comments. Always love to hear from those. And we will see you guys next time. All right, take care.